Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today, as usual, on Wednesday, we will have a love reading, and this is gonna be the love reading number 27. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Well, if you remember, we were analyzing the energies of the Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So it was the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and the peak of the 23rd will be when Venus opposites Neptune. So we were talking about the uh, the verses between realisms and fantasisms. So it's like reality versus dreams. It I see the cards here about like the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and or even the Justice. So things will have to be worked out between people to keep the balance or bring back the balance in the interactions between the two energies. So it will work for couples or in romance situations. So let's go to the cards and we'll find out how it's gonna be done or how we're gonna deal with these things. Okay, now let's go. Okay, so as usual, let's go to the oracle card first and we will find out what spirits want us to know about this love reading number 27. Now, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel to help it grow. If you're already here and want to donate, please find the donate in the description box. The first card we have is finances and careers. Financial issues are factors in your love life right now. Now, this is straightforward, very direct. There's nothing else we have to describe about this situation. So a lot of you will have difficult with financial situations, and this is actually quite common. So don't panic, because obviously when you transitioning to the new cycle to receive the new foundations, obviously it will take time for things to start to build up, and it also takes time for the new things to come in too. So it might people might experience instability, insecurity, but this is actually the good things. If you are in a serious relationship with someone, it's to prove to you that if that person is the right one or not. Because obviously when people already got everything, everyone wants it, that is too easy. So this is kind of like a challenge from the universe to see if the couples, the people really can love each other or not. The second card, let's see what we have. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Wow, this is unbelievable. Um, that's that's what we're talking about. Like I remember in one of the reading before, about quite sometimes, but not too long ago. I was talking about, so when it comes to love. Now, after everything you learn, the question is, are you seeking for the soulmate or not? Or you still seeking for criteria the people have, the look, the whatever that you name it, even even about the look, it has to be like 5, 6 feet, blue eyes, blonde hair, whatever it is. Because like, see, when it comes to um the concept of the 3D world, obviously that is show to the universe that you still not seeing through yet. That's why the soulmate cannot come to you, because obviously that um through reincarnation, we don't know which body that soul is in this life. So that's why you have to seek on the soul level, so you can detect the love that you always looking for, the love that you have promised each other to find each other. Okay, So the first card come out is the Seven of Pentacles. This is not quite a good news, you know. I'm sorry, because if this story resonates with you, then there's a lot of things that you will have to think about, because obviously there is something not right here. That's why I say I see the Six of Pentacles and Two Pentacles somewhere. People will have to work on that new level, especially you have to use that spiritual wisdom you have gained to deal with each other, because the Seven of Pentacles here is saying that there's something that you actually reconsider in your mind, things about in the past. And remember, this is the Mercury retrograde seasons, so you will have to use the strength card, the 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 strength that you have trained yourself to deal with the situations, to give it the time, to give it um, the deep thinking, analyzing the situations, and keep calm until you gain the answer, the clarities that you have. Actually, Mercury retrogrades is doing the work here, but it might cause you frustrations, because obviously this is the feeling of that you want everything at one. So you want to kind of open that door straight away, but for some reason you can't, and you kind of like impatient here. So you want to like have a second thought about what you're thinking. This is a Seven of Pentacles, especially when it comes to the old solutions that you have in your mind before. Now, the reason why is that because let's see the challenge. The challenge is the devil. Okay, so now as long as people kind of can you know how how I describe it. So that the devil here is actually the the minutes, the moments of you forgetting to focus on the path that you have tried so hard to open, right? So it's the minute of being weak. The devil will always know how to work through it. Now it can be the some of the old habits that you have. The for example, the addictions, the control issues, the um you know it's mainly here about control issues and addiction, because the reason why I say that, because obviously that you cannot see through things, or just the moment of being blank, and you not determine on what you have chosen, because you cannot control to see what gonna happen for you. So you just want to go back to the old solution, which you think that you have a better control. So be careful with that, because the devil is challenging you. That is the that's why I say the healing work, the shadow works, they need to be done every day, the whole life. This is something that it doesn't work the way that people think. Like if you completed it, it will never come back. It can always come back if you don't remind yourself, right? Okay, so let's see the reason why it happens like this. The energy is the Seven of Cups. I can see here that, you know, like, because there's some old energies coming back to you. Even the six of cups is not here, but I can see the confusion here, and the devil here saying that these deceptive energies trying to go around you, flying in your mind, because obviously that they smell and detect the moments that you awake, especially when it comes to the practical path, the material path that you wanted to open. So my advice is don't rush in any decisions. You need to work out between fantasisms and realism, because that is what challenging you right now. Okay, now in the recent past, that's what I'm talking about. So the two pentacles come out here. That's what there was a conflict here that needed to be solved between two people, and the two people actually had to be very honest and serious, and the two people have to admit with each other about what's been missing through communications, or else the things will be in ambiguity and it will cause confusions and the union will crumble down. Oops. All right. Let's see the next card. I haven't shuffled yet, so let me shuffle this. The next card, let's see what's people thinking at the moment, right? Now let's see what people thinking. The Judgment. Wow. So the Judgment here is about the the level of, like it's like the indifference of the spiritual level between people. That is what you are thinking. So you feel like this needs to be the gap of spirituality needs to be healed, or need to be breached somehow. So you can balance the soul level. But that's exactly why there's a lot of kind of like conversations had happened. So it happened already. Now it's a time for you to sort out the detections of deception. So that is actually your work rather than other people, because you the reason why it always has to be you, because remember, you are the sign of Sagittarius and you meant to take the leadership this time of this union. That's why you have to be successfully being awakened, so you can see things um, on the level of your higher self. When you align with that knowledge and wisdom of your higher self, that is the only way for you to lead, and not falling back into the old patterns of what you did in the past, because obviously that you have learned from the lessons that you have failed. Now I don't know, I don't want to use the word failed, but obviously that you couldn't keep that old style anymore. That's why you were being urged to change. So that's why I say fail, but it doesn't matter, right? Just depends on the way people look at themselves. Okay, because you can think that in a positive way. You can think that, oh, it's the experiences for you to learn, because it's a time for you to train. So it's nothing to do with failure. It's also right. Now, what coming to what people is justice. What did I say? I say I saw the two of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Justice. Right? We don't see the Six of Pentacles yet. Now, the reason why Justice come in here. Now, the Justice here is not about the legal process. The Justice here is nothing to do about paperwork or the problem, the legal aspect that you've been trying to pursue. It's not like that at all. The justice here is about you will have to set things back to the balance, because that's what you're trying to figure out with each other. So we will clarify this card and we will get the clearer answer why it is here. Okay, now let's see the next card. The King of Swords. So through through this Mercury retrograde, to bring back the how I say, the old shadow, the old deceptive energies and things like that, it it forces you to work out. So what is that is about, that means to you? What is that makes you can still be happy, but also align to your purpose. So that is the clarity is gonna comes out to you and help you to get the answer. And the King of Swords here is saying about the justice. So something about things between you and people, it's not necessary the already ongoing relationship. It can be the very final clarity between you and someone that you're trying to solve the the outcome, the ending, because the justice here can be. But the reason why I say it's not about the legal is because you might think that some people divorce, so it's gonna be the clarity, but no, because the divorce, you already gained the clarities and it's so clear on the papers. The justice here is about something else, about your mind. This is the justice for your own, for your own benefit. That's it. This is justice about. Now let's see the King of Swords and the Six of Swords. As I say, because you wanted to move forward, but at the moment your energy is the Seven of Pentacles, so you're feeling like you not have enough, or you don't see an option. You just don't see the door, the way to move. So the Six of Swords here is in the reverse energy, so we need to clarify that. But why the Kings of Swords come out? Because it shows you the answer of something. The Ten of Pentacles. So so it's like, because it's in the Mercury retrograding, and it's kind of complicated when they move from Libra back to Virgo. So it will force you to go from your manifestations, your idea, your visions, your imaginations, like the idea you have. It's forcing you to go back to the practicality. And this is the things that people will have to talk with each other to figure out how to move forward. But I see some opportunity here to come and show people where to head to, because there's some sort of the new incomes or the new way of earnings to have people solve this financial issues here. Okay, now let's see the outcome. Actually, the energy is a bit. Oh, you know what? I've got the Four of Wands here, so it's definitely your soulmate. Just don't rush into things, because obviously that that was the moment that the energy is being what's the word, obstructive to you. So we just have to learn and train ourselves how to deal with the moments when things are like that things against our movement, forward movement. And it's very simple, practice how to stay calm through, you can do that through knowledge and wisdom. The Ten of Wands. So what the outcome for you is there's something coming in, and this is a huge opportunities for people, and it allows you to release all the devils in your mind, right? So that is the justice. The justice here is saying that it helps you to protect what you supposed to get. That is justice. Now let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles here, and we see why you are kind of like confused about things at the moment, and trying to kind of look back to the solution that not leading you to anywhere. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords here, because actually the Three of Swords here is about you scared of repeating things. So you feeling like I don't want to you want to be careful now. So you have that kind of hesitation moment. You're not sure if you doing the right things with this union or not, because obviously that it reminds you of something in the past. So there's something happening at the present of recently that reminds you of a slight details about things in the past. So that is why you are in that energies, and as long as you are in that energy, the devil know exactly when to step in, just to challenge you. Now the challenge is the Two of Cups. That's what I'm talking about. So the devil will challenge you straight away to see if you are, determined about this soulmate connections with people. If you can recognize the soul of the people, if you can, or you still looking at the things, the material things, or the practical things like you once did before. Now in the recent part you have the Two of Pentacles. So because you don't feel like that there is an open way for you to go forward, that's why I see there's some argument here in the recent past or around this time. Now, it's not quite necessarily to be an argument, but it can be a disagreement about a lot of things here, because the Two of Pentacles is like, you, it's like reverse the energies of where you want to go. Now, let's see why the Seven of Cups here. The Seven of Cups here is about you are fighting, or you're trying to, not fighting, but you're trying to distinguish things basing on what you have learned, basing on your wisdom. Now you want to do the things like analyze the energies around you to see which is the right one, which one is the deceptive one, and which thinking was appropriate and which thinking was not appropriate. So the Seven of Swords is the King of Cups. So now the reason why you are confused, because there's only one that is your soulmate. So you trying to work out if you can trust this person, because it's like the because of marriage, right? So the energies, the deceptive people trying to distract you from looking to the right criteria of detecting which one is the right soul for you. That's why they will bring back all sort of scared and fear and um, hesitation, or false hope, false promises. So you cannot getting awakened because the soulmate is right around you, someone that you already had a chance to talk to. So okay, so now in your mind you know that there's no way to going back. So this is just the moment of being confused with yourself. Let's see what is the Justice is about. This is the most I think the Justice is the key of this reading, to see what, because the Justice is being hidden, that's why you're confused. You have to go through all this process. That's what I'm talking about. Six of Pentacles. So we got the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Justice. Now basically it's just you have to deal with, this is yourself that you need to pay attention. You have to deal with your own thinking and your mind, because obviously that no one gonna be able to read your minds except the psychic people. But remember, the universe always know what you think. So this is quite a sophisticated challenge. It's not a lot, to be honest, because it's just about the ideology where you want to go. But it's actually very important, because when you have the right mindset, then you will know the right things to do. So it's very important. Now, the important here is you have to balance everything. You have to treat everything equally. So when you can practice that fairness, that just, then you will get the right things for yourself, which is everything that you're looking for. Love, money, freedom, with Six of Swords, answers. So let's see the answer you got. There you go. So when you can set your mind right and determine and you know, to allow yourself to get awakened, so you see things in a different ways now, on another level, another perspective, that is when you're gonna be given the victories for your own achievements of things. Okay, now let's see the Six of Swords, what we have. The Six of Swords we have is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, this is unbelievable. You know, see the readings, it looks quite negative somehow at the beginning, but the more we're going through the process of the mind and find out how and why things has to go that way, and you will see how far you will go and how much you will achieve here. So the Wheel of Fortune, it's the divine timing here. That's the answer, the clarities, the path that you chosen is right in front of you, but they're not allowed to show you that until you solve your mind, set it to the right direction, and then you were ready to go. And speaking of that, you know, you're gonna be the captain of this boat, so that's why you have to do the hard work. So, but it's worth it. So the Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Emperor. So the Ten of Pentacles here is about the opportunities that coming in for you, and you will have to, how I say, and you are the one who actually free this emperor to unlock the opportunity. So there is someone here, the ideologies, their mind is stuck, or their mind is still locked. So the only way for you to free that, so you can set off the boat. This is like the crew members that you want to take with you, the crew member that you recruit out of the Seven of Cups here, the ones with a heart, the one with the 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 the, the skills that you need, because you don't have every skill, but you have the leadership, you have that blessings to sail this boat. That's why you need to do it, so you can free this person. This is definitely the soulmate connection here. You just don't recognize them clearly enough. You kind of got sense about people. You always have sense about people. So as long as you hear this reading, you will know right away what you want to do or have to do. Now the Ten of Pentacles is very clear. You will, you know, release everything, all the chains that hold the boats when the boat is still docked and still being locked, and now you sail away. And the Page of Pentacles here is that opportunities will be given to you, so you can go to the abundance, the resource that been reserved for you for the new cycle. So you're on the way to recruit the people, the members, the crew, and now you have to free your old self, all the doubt, so you can become the new leadership of this boat, so you are ready to go and conquer the new treasures. Okay guys, so I really enjoyed this energy today. If you also, you know, enjoy it, please like, share the video, and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. And if you want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box, and I see you in the next one. Hang on, before I go, I will move the card here because I think you don't see the whole things and I didn't realize that. Okay, now hopefully that you see better now. Right, okay, so guys, I will go now, right? See you later, bye bye.